This is Viewpoint, and this is the last show of 2010. Yes, we're taping the last show. We're taping this, of course. This is the election. We're taping this election day, 2010, November 2nd. It will air on public access sometime in December. And remember, we're always on. Let me do the commercial before we get going here. Remember, I love take 3. People say I was in the store on 87th Street early today. People say, Mark, I haven't seen you on television. I'm always on the internet. The television show Viewpoint on Marc Sims Chicago, depending on what you're looking at, is the same show. We have a show, 2 hours of programming, 2 hours of programming on public access television here in Chicago. I'm producing a show. That's what I do. My bathroom's over here. I got a leaky drain. Not drain. What you call it? Faucet in the tub is driving me crazy because it's an old house and I got to cut off the water downstairs, then try to fix this drain. There's always something. It's just too much. And I'm waiting I got the phone here, waiting for Alderman Brookins to call me, because I'm supposed to be going over to Alderman. Haven't had Alderman Brookins. Alderman Brookins is the Alderman of the 21st Ward here in Chicago. Haven't had him on the show in a while. Partly my fault. And I live down the street from the office. He's going to call me in a few seconds. And who knows the thing. I'm taking this like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 12:43 to be exact, if you will. So he's going to call me soon, and I got to run over him to interview him, then put all that show together, and then you'll see the entire show. This is just the beginning of the whole show. We're putting it together. Actually, when I go to see Alderman Brookins, I'm going to go to the library. Go to the library. I'm going to take back this fine movie, Religulous. I think that's right. It's ridiculous and religion and ridiculous, put together. Bill Maher. You know Bill Maher. You know him. You love him. Bill Maher. So I got this at the Whitson Library, so I'm going to drop this off at the Whitson Library. So you may go to the Whitson Library tomorrow and it'll be there on the shelf. But if you love religion, if you're a religious person, you may not like it, because religion is fine, but people, they kill in the name of religion, which is not good. They argue in the name of religion. They say, my religion, my God is better than your God. And it's ridiculous, if you will, or religious. I think that's right. Bill Maher. Check him out. I met Bill Maher years ago, about 7, 8 years ago, and he was a really cool guy. I thought he could be kind of difficult. I thought he would be difficult, but he wasn't. He was phenomenal. He is professional. It was a pleasure to meet Bill Maher in person. He's the man. Also, I had it before I get started with the show. I talked about this. I had another herb around here. I got to show you. I ain't got time to go show you the other herb. No, I ain't gonna show you my other herbs in one day. I'll talk about. There you go. Everything. I'm in focus now. I'll talk about these herbs. I talked about this herb not too long ago. This is for if you have some slight, what's the term? Erectile dysfunction. We'll talk about my health and your health maybe in the next part of the show. Okay, that's the latter part of the show, because I talked about it in fun, and people were asking me. People call. I had more phone calls about these little herbs here for men who just have a little trouble, performing, if you will. And this is it. So long story. Okay, I don't know how I got on that. Let's go to the real story, which is the next mayor of Chicago. I don't know if I have time to put pictures up there. I'm so busy. If I had time, I'd put a picture up there, or maybe Rahm Emanuel, because I did a video. I'm gonna show you the video. In fact, no, I don't. I may not show. I had a video with Tom Dart in the video. And then Tom Dart dropped out of the race for mayor. Somebody must have tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Hey, player, why don't you wait or something?" And then yesterday when I'm taping the show, of course, in November, I taped Professor Bob Starks. I'm going to show you him in a minute. And so Bob Starks said, Lisa Madigan. A lot of people saying Lisa Madigan may jump in the race. I'm taping this the election day, November 2nd. So depending on what goes on this evening, whatever, Lisa Madigan, the Attorney General of Illinois, may jump into the race for mayor. Who knows? Because we tape these shows in advance. Remember, they're on the internet immediately. I tape them, I beam them to the internet. Then like a month later, sometime 5, 6 weeks later, then they run on public access. So that's how it is. So, but it's amazing how fast this political thing doing. So I got to redo my videos, and I don't know who's going to run for mayor. I don't know what Latino mayor is going to run, a candidate for mayor. I don't know what African American candidate for mayor. I do not know. But the point is that we really should vote. And voting is just part of being a citizen. If you think you're a citizen, and if you think you're not a citizen, and you don't give a damn about America, and you think America's going to go down the drain, and you want to leave America, then you leave, and you go somewhere else. And when you go somewhere else, guess what? They're going to have a government. You can choose to vote in that government or not. Or you can choose to set up your own country. And if you set up your own country, since you don't like America and leave, then you have to set up some type of government. There's going to be some wise council of elders. And who elects these people? You know what I'm saying? You have a king, a monarchy, a dictatorship. We have a republic, a representative republic. I forgot. We don't have a democracy, if you will, a true democracy here. So it doesn't matter what country you live in or where you are. You have to participate in the government, or the government's going to do something to you. Trust me. That's just how it works. So I vote. Politics is nothing more than a popularity contest. When the election is nothing more than a popularity contest, that's all that it is. And most of the people I vote for do lose, and I really don't care because it's just my little opinion. And I expand my opinion by having a public access show and post my little musings on the internet, my political musings on the internet. Okay, let me show Bob Starks.